Hey everyone, and welcome to Positive Meteors. I'm your host, Emily, and today we're diving into a fascinating new topic. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by too much stuff, too many choices, or just too much everything? Or maybe, on the flip side, you've felt like simplicity is a bit boring? Well, today, we're diving into two opposite yet fascinating approaches to life and art: minimalism versus maximalism. Some people thrive in clean, uncluttered spaces, while others feel most alive when surrounded by colors, textures, and patterns. But here's the real question: which one suits you better? And do we really have to choose just one? In this episode, we'll explore the philosophy behind minimalism and maximalism, their impact on art and daily life, and how you can find the balance that fits your personality best. Whether you're an artist, a designer, or just someone looking to refine your lifestyle, this conversation will help you see things in a new light. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore these two creative worlds together. Section 1. What is minimalism? At its core, minimalism is about intentionality, a conscious decision to strip away the excess and focus on what truly matters. In a world that constantly tells us we need more, minimalism invites us to ask, do we really? Minimalism in art. Minimalism is an artistic movement emerged in the 1950s and 60s as a response to the complexities and emotional intensity of abstract expressionism. Instead of dramatic brushstrokes and intricate details, minimalist artists aim to convey meaning through simplicity and precision. Artists like Donald Judd and Agnes Martin embraced minimalism by using simple geometric shapes, neutral or monochrome color palettes, and clean compositions. Their goal was to remove unnecessary elements, allowing the viewer to engage deeply with the work itself. Minimalist art is often described as calming, meditative, and even intellectual. It creates a sense of peace and clarity, letting the viewer focus on the essence rather than distractions. In modern design, minimalism influences everything from logo creation to digital interfaces, where clean lines and uncluttered layouts make visuals more effective and aesthetically pleasing. Think about the Apple logo or a sleek all-white gallery space. Minimalism allows the subject to take center stage without competition. Minimalism in life. But minimalism isn't just about art. It has evolved into a lifestyle embraced by people around the world who are seeking less stress, more purpose, and mental clarity. Minimalist interior design. Imagine a room with only the essentials: a bed, a desk, a plant, and a neutral color palette. The idea is that a calm space leads to a calm mind. When there's less visual clutter, there's less mental clutter too. This doesn't mean living in an empty white box. Rather, it's about choosing only what truly adds value to your life. Minimalism in fashion. Many people adopt a capsule wardrobe, a small, curated selection of clothing that eliminates decision fatigue. Instead of chasing trends, minimalists invest in timeless, high-quality pieces that are versatile and long-lasting. Minimalism in daily life. Some people extend minimalism to their schedules, eliminating unnecessary commitments to make time for what truly fulfills them. Others practice digital minimalism, reducing screen time and decluttering social media feeds to focus on meaningful interactions. At its heart, minimalism is about making space for clarity, for creativity, and for what brings you joy. Minimalism, a lifestyle, not a rule book. Now, does this mean you need to throw away all your belongings and live with just a toothbrush and a chair? Not at all. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about intentionality. Some people find joy in simplicity, while others thrive in abundance. And that's okay. But here's the thing: not everyone finds joy in simplicity. Some people crave the opposite. Section 2. What is maximalism? Now, let's flip the script. If minimalism is about simplicity, then maximalism is about abundance. More color, more texture, more personality. Where minimalism whispers, maximalism shouts. It's bold, expressive, and full of life. Maximalism in art. Maximalism is an explosion of creativity. Instead of stripping things down to their essence, maximalist artists embrace layering, complexity, and contrast. It's about making a statement, one that cannot be ignored. Famous maximalist artists. Yayoi Kusama, her infinity mirror rooms and vibrant polka dot-covered installations pull viewers into an immersive, otherworldly experience. Jean-Michel Basquiat. His graffiti-inspired, chaotic paintings mix words, symbols, and expressive figures, creating layers of meaning. Gustav Klimt. The dazzling gold patterns and intricate details in the Kiss and other works define maximalist extravagance. The essence of maximalist art uses intense colors, intricate patterns, and layered compositions. Feels expressive, emotional, and unapologetically bold. Instead of calming the mind, it stimulates and energizes the viewer. Where a minimalist painting might have a single, perfect circle, a maximalist painting would have 50 overlapping circles, each with different textures and colors, bursting with movement. Maximalism in life. Maximalism extends far beyond the canvas. It's a lifestyle that embraces abundance, nostalgia, and self-expression. Maximalist interior design. Imagine walking into a room filled with lush patterns, vibrant colors, and a mix of textures. Velvet cushions, bold wallpaper, gallery walls packed with art. Every inch tells a story. Instead of focusing on less, maximalists believe their surroundings should be a reflection of their passions, experiences, and personality. A maximalist space. A minimalist bookshelf might have a few carefully selected books. A maximalist bookshelf? Packed with novels, magazines, souvenirs, and quirky trinkets, each item holding a special memory. Instead of a monochromatic outfit, a maximalist might wear bold prints, bright colors, and layered accessories, expressing themselves in a way that stands out. The mindset of maximalism. Life isn't about editing things out. It's about adding everything you love. Creativity thrives in richness and variety. Surrounding yourself with objects, art, and memories can be a source of deep joy and inspiration. Think of a room filled with books, art, souvenirs, and vintage finds. Every object has meaning, and the richness of the space sparks creativity. Minimalism versus maximalism. Which one is better? So, which one is better? Well, that depends on you. Do you feel overwhelmed by too much visual stimulation and prefer simplicity? Then minimalism might be for you. Do you find joy in layers of details, rich colors, and vibrant expressions? Then you might be a natural maximalist. The beauty is, you don't have to choose just one. Some people love clean, minimal spaces but dress in bold, maximalist outfits. Others have a minimalist wardrobe but surround themselves with books, art, and sentimental objects. The key is finding what resonates with you. In the next section, we'll explore how you can blend minimalism and maximalism to create a lifestyle that feels just right for you. Stay tuned. Section 3. Which style fits you? Here's the fun part. Figuring out where you fall on the spectrum. Are you more drawn to clean, minimal spaces, or do you feel energized by vibrant, maximalist surroundings? The beauty of this debate is that there's no right or wrong answer. It's all about what makes you feel most at home in your space and in your creative expression. Self-reflection. Are you a minimalist or a maximalist? Take a moment and ask yourself these questions. Do you feel more relaxed in uncluttered spaces where everything has a purpose and a place? You might love minimalism. Do you enjoy being surrounded by books, art, and treasures that tell a story? Maximalism might be your thing. Or do you love both and prefer a balanced appropak? You might be a minimalist with personality, or a maximalist with restraint. Some people thrive in minimalist spaces but love bold maximalist fashion. Others live in colorful, art-filled homes, but prefer a minimalist digital workspace to stay focused. It's all about finding the balance that works for you. Practical tip: try experimenting. If you're unsure which style suits you, why not try both? If your space feels overwhelming, remove some items and observe how it makes you feel. Try a more neutral color palette to create a sense of calm. Focus on quality over quantity. Keep only what truly adds value to your space. If your space feels dull, add a pop of color with a bold pillow, rug, or wall art. Introduce statement pieces, unique furniture, textured fabrics, or an eclectic gallery wall. Bring in elements that inspire you, whether it's books, plants, or personal mementos. The key is to create a space that reflects who you are, not just what trends dictate. Your home, your art, and your surroundings should feel like an extension of your personality. The best of both worlds? Who says you have to pick just one? Many people blend minimalism and maximalism in a way that works for them. A minimalist with a bold touch. You love clean spaces, but add a few carefully chosen statement pieces to bring warmth and character. A maximalist with restraint. You embrace color and texture, but keep things curated rather than chaotic. Section 4. The psychology behind each style. Did you know that the way we design our spaces can actually affect our mood, productivity, and mental well-being? It's not just about aesthetics. Our environment shapes how we feel, think, and even work. Let's dive into the psychology behind both, minimalism and maximalism, to understand how they impact our daily lives. Minimalism and mental clarity. Minimalism isn't just about having fewer things. It's about creating mental space by removing visual noise. Research has shown that a cluttered environment can lead to increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, making it harder to focus and relax. Less visual clutter equals less mental clutter. When our surroundings are clean and simple, our brains don't have to process as much, which helps with mental clarity and emotional well-being. Minimalist spaces can be beneficial for people who feel easily overwhelmed or distracted. Neutral colors and open spaces promote relaxation, making them perfect for stress-free zones like bedrooms, offices, and meditation areas. Example: meditation rooms and Zen-inspired interiors are often minimalist because they eliminate distractions, allowing the mind to be fully present. The goal is to create a sanctuary where you can think clearly, unwind, and feel at peace. But while minimalism brings a sense of calm, some people find it, well, too quiet. Maximalism and creative stimulation. Maximalism is all about embracing abundance of color, texture, and self-expression. Instead of reducing visual input, maximalist spaces engage the brain, making them a great environment for people who thrive on energy and stimulation. Surrounding yourself with colors, patterns, and sentimental objects can increase happiness. Studies in color psychology suggest that bold colors like yellow and red can energize, while intricate patterns keep the brain engaged. A personalized space filled with meaningful items can evoke nostalgia, inspiration, and creativity. Example: many artists, writers, and designers prefer maximalist studios full of books, art, and eclectic objects because these items spark new ideas. The variety stimulates the imagination, helping them feel inspired and connected to their work. So, the question is, do you feel calmer in a minimalist space, or does a richly decorated environment make you feel more alive? The answer depends on how your mind works best. Section 5. Finding your balance. At the end of the day, your surroundings should bring you joy, energy, and peace. However that looks for you. There's no strict rule that says you must choose one style over the other. In fact, many people find themselves somewhere in between. Maybe you love the clean, calming aesthetic of a minimalist home, but embrace bold patterns and colors in fashion. Or perhaps your workspace is minimal and distraction free, but your living room is a vibrant, expressive mix of art and textures. The beauty of design, both in art and life, is that you get to choose what works best for you. Mix and match tips for the best of both worlds. Minimalist with personality. Stick to simple, uncluttered designs, but make every item count. A neutral space can still have a striking statement piece, a bold artwork, a sculptural lamp, or a uniquely designed chair. Maximalist with restraint. Love colors, patterns, and textures. Curate them intentionally to avoid overwhelming the space. Instead of filling every inch, let some elements breathe. A bold patterned rug, colorful pillows, or a feature wall can add drama without chaos. Seasonal transitions. You don't have to commit to one forever. During high-stress periods, keeping things minimal can bring calm and clarity. When you're craving inspiration, layering textures, books, and art can reignite creativity. Final thought. The key is to design your life, art, and space in a way that reflects who you are, not just what trends dictate. Whether you embrace the simplicity of minimalism, the vibrancy of maximalism, or a unique mix of both, make it yours and make it meaningful. So, after all this, what's the takeaway? Simple. There's no right or wrong answer. There's only what makes you feel inspired, creative, and at peace in your own environment. You might love the clean simplicity of minimalism, or maybe you thrive in the vibrant energy of maximalism. Or perhaps, like many of us, you enjoy a little of both, curating your space and life to reflect different moods and phases. The beauty of art and design is that it evolves with us. Let's keep the conversation going. Are you a minimalist or a maximalist? Or do you fall somewhere in between? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Come chat with me on Instagram, drop a comment below, or share your own aesthetic style. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Positive Meteors for more thought-provoking and inspiring conversations every Thursday. If this episode sparked an idea for you, send it to a friend who might enjoy it too. Let's keep spreading creativity and positivity together. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and remember, your space, your art, and your life should always reflect you.